And how do they make their wealth? They made it in through technology products, through innovation. And that's the opportunity that we have right in front of us today. You have the opportunity to participate in cloud technologies, direct sales, and the crypto industry. And that's what we're going to talk about here, guys, because every single thing that we do in this world of ours requires data, right? Every time you use your smartphone, the internet, apps, video games, smart cars, whatever it may be, you are storing, creating, and processing data, okay? Understand that this call right now, there's a server somewhere in the world that is processing the data, okay? Every single one of us has used data technologies today, not yesterday, not a week ago, not 3 weeks ago, but today. You picked up that phone and you opened up that app, you browse social media, you used some type of data cloud technology. You got in your little smart car, you browsed the internet, you checked your social media, you are consuming data, okay? And it's estimated that 90% of the world's data has been created in the last 2 years alone. What does that mean? It's exponentially speeding up. Right now, the market size is just under 500 billion. But in the next 8 years, it's estimated to grow to over $2 trillion. That's more than double in the next 8 years. And who are our market leaders? Who's taking advantage of these trends? Well, we all know them. There are Googles, our Amazons, and our Microsofts, okay? Every one of those companies, as you guys probably know, is a household technological name these days. Everybody jumps on Google. There's billions and billions of users every single day on Google. On Amazon, billions of users on Amazon. And Microsoft, billions of users on Microsoft. Now, these guys had the opportunity over the last decade to position themselves to create absolute wealth for them and their shareholders. And what we saw is we said, wow, if they could do that, why can we not do that? So what we set out to do, guys, is to create a system inside of the cloud technology space. We saw how much money these guys were making. We saw how much economic power these companies have. Would you guys agree with me that those names that I mentioned, the Googles and the Microsoft and Amazons, are economic powerhouses, right? They're buying companies left and right. And as a matter of fact, they might be even getting too big where governments are trying to break them up now. They're going after them for antitrust this and all this stuff. But guess what? That just means it's growing bigger and bigger and bigger. So we want it in. We want it to be part of this technological boom that is happening right now, this data boom. But the problem was the barrier to entry is too high. That's why very few companies control. That's why they have that monopoly of the market. Those three companies control more than 80% of the cloud technology space. Now, we're not trying to say we have to be as big as them. All we got to do is come in and cut off a little tiny sliver. Even if it's just 1% of this market, it's going to go to multi-billions of dollars in sales, okay, in the opportunity that we have here. So what we did is we created a system where everybody can participate in data technologies. We created the iN8 ecosystem, okay? What we did is we took all of an idea of a mission, which we'll talk about here. We went the decentralized route. Why decentralized? Because it gives the power back to the people. It gives the power back to you. We registered here in the United States of America, in the US, as a DAO, a decentralized autonomous organization. That means that no one individual holds all the power, and that we have the opportunity through our holdings, through our NFTs, through our tokens, to make an impact in the direction and influence the direction of the company, okay? So we are iN8 Network, a decentralized tech company. Our mission is to organize the people, develop the tech, and decentralize the economic power. That is exactly how we're going to do this, guys. Those are the steps that we're taking to accomplish this mission. First, we're organizing the people. That is why you are here. That's why you were invited here tonight, to make a decision to see, hey, do I want to do something about my data privacy, my data sovereignty? Do I want to take control of my online privacy? Do I want to protect my kids their future? Do I want to protect them from all the bad stuff that is out there? And we've created technology that can help you do that, okay? We've developed the technology that can help you containerize and protect yourself from the outside world. And all we're doing, guys, is we've implemented the decentralized model because that really puts the power back in the people's hands, okay? What we did is we founded a company in 2024. So last year, we're about 13 months in operations right now. Our first year's revenues were just a little bit over 9 million. And we've put together a heck of a team. We have an executive team with well over 100 years of combined experience. We have technology partners and technology engineers that have built clouds for governments around the world, telco grade clouds, that's telecommunications grade clouds. So when you pick up your phone and you call somebody, those are the types of clouds that our team has built, and they've built it here for iN8 as well, okay? So how do you participate? We're gonna go through and talk about what we do. I just talked about who we are. We're a decentralized data company, okay? We're a decentralized technology company implementing a telco grade cloud. That's who we are. Now, we're gonna talk about how you can participate, how, again, organize, develop, and decentralize on these steps, okay? So let's first talk about our stakeholders, okay? How can you become a stakeholder? Why is this important? Let me give an example of why I believe this is the route that you should start in. How many of you guys out there, if you guys could, in the chat box, put me the number 1, if you guys have ever heard of a company called Apple before? And if you ever heard, and put me a number 2 in the chat box if you own an Apple iPhone, okay? If you own an iPhone, put a number 2 in the chat box there, okay? Now, there was a study that was done. I can't remember exactly by who. I'm quoting Tony Robbins here. This is a Tony Robbins story that I have here. But Tony Robbins went along to say that if a consumer would have purchased, instead of purchasing every single iPhone that's come out, if you would have instead purchased Apple stock with the same money that you would have used to purchase the iPhone, that you would have a stock portfolio of a net worth of mid 6 figures. That's hundreds of thousands of dollars, okay? So imagine this, and when the iPhone 1 launched, if it was $500, you went and bought $500 worth of stock. iPhone 2 launched, you went and bought $500 worth of stock. iPhone X launched, $1,000 worth of stock. Throughout that whole course of the last decade, if you would have just bought Apple stock instead of Apple products, you would have a retirement account. Let me say that again. If you would have bought Apple stock instead of Apple products over the last decade, you would have a pretty nice size retirement account. Now, that concept goes, do you want to be a creator or do you want to be a consumer, right? Obviously, even I have one of them, so I'm not immune to this statistic here. I just thought it was interesting. Instead of us consuming these products, what if we were creating these products and creating values? That's what stakeholders do, is they create. We're inviting you to be part of this creators community here, okay? That's what a stakeholder is. Now, how do you become a stakeholder, okay? How do you become a stakeholder / creator inside of iN8? Very simple. We are utilizing blockchain technologies. And what we've done is we've created a real world asset, an RWA, okay? Why did we do this? Number 1, it provides security, transparency, ownership, and privacy. And once you get set up, it's really simple. The steps are right there below. Purchase, stake, unlock, and earn, right? Each person that owns an iN8 governance token can earn iN8 token rewards. Now, the reason we did it through blockchain technologies is because it allows us as the people to maintain control of the assets, the underlying assets, maintain control of the cloud, maintain control of the company. Once you go off the ramp to the iN8 governance token, This iN8 governance token inside of our ecosystem is a limited availability. Okay, there's limited availability. In the DAO, we have two classes: the DAO seats, and we have the cloudx micro NFTs. So we have 11,000 DAO seats and 50,000 micro NFTs. Now, we did launch this collection about 6 months ago, so we no longer have 11,000 DAO seats. We have less than half that are currently available. So if you're watching this for the first time and you're saying, hey, well, I'm not really sure, once they're sold, they're sold. There's no more available. There's no more minting and creating more DAO seats. So the value that you have, it's only going to go up and up and up. Okay. So the reason why you should get these, like I said, it's pretty simple. You get access to the NFT, you stake it, you connect your wallet, you participate in the governance of the company, okay, and you earn rewards for doing it. So if you're looking for a way to create, like I talked about, being a creator versus a consumer, if you're looking for a way to create, but then on top of that, if you're looking for a way to create cash flow, imagine if you were given the opportunity to create additional cash flow for your family this month and next month and the next month and the next month. How does that sound to you guys? It sounds amazing to me. Why do you think we created this system? So what we've done, guys, is we've created this ecosystem of NFTs, governance tokens, okay, is going to help us build out this decentralized technology company. The company is then going to turn around and sell products and services, which we'll talk about here in a second, that will give you value to your token. So we'll talk about how that can happen. Before we do that, how do you become a stakeholder? It's pretty simple. It's a one-time purchase, and you can purchase as many as you want, but it is one time. You don't have to do this on a monthly basis or anything like that, okay? So no monthly commitment. You can buy one, you can buy 100, you can buy almost as many as you want. It's not unlimited, like you know. The DAO seats are available at $1,000 per NFT. There is a commission that is sold to the person that invited you here. So if you want to turn around and sell these as well, you could go and make a commission as well. And then you're going to get all of the benefits that come along with this token. You're going to get daily token rewards. When I was talking about creating cash flow, I should really call it token flow, okay? Because you're creating a flow of token every single day that's coming into your wallet that you can turn around and do whatever you want with. You can buy more products and services, or you can liquidate it on a third-party exchange for dollars, okay? You get access to the rewards dashboard and also our brand ambassador program, like I talked about, reselling these and being able to make commissions. And then you're also eligible to govern in the tokenomics and in the inside of the company, okay? Same thing for the micro NFTs. The only difference is, the big difference is the daily rate is 1/5 the rate of an ambassador seat. So if you think about it, you know, a DAO seat is giving you 100% tokens per day. A micro is giving you 20% of the tokens per day. That's it, okay? So how do we support the stakeholders? So I want to become a stakeholder. Great. I want to become a creator, but Joe, explain to me how I'm going to be supported and how we're going to monetize this. That's a great question. Let me tell you about that. Okay. So what we've done over the last 13 months is we've created a suite of products, a suite of software products that run exclusively on our iN8 cloud, on our what we call our cloudx hardware, okay? Why did we do this? Because of all these stats that you see on the screen right now. 92% of Americans are concerned about their privacy when they're using the internet. 95% of consumers have major concerns over how organizations are using their data. 86% of internet users don't encrypt their online communication. Why are these things important? Why is it becoming a concern? Because what we've realized, especially with the advent of AI, the introduction of AI in the last couple of months and this last year, you're going to start to see that the new currency in our world is data, right? You are worth something, right? If you are not paying for the product, if a company is offering you a free product, the reason they're offering you that free product is because you are the product. They are mining your data. They are reading your emails. They are looking through your photos and seeing how they can target market you to make money off of you. That's what they're doing. So what we decided to do here at iN8 is we created a initiative to keep your data yours, to keep control of your data. And we created, like I said, a suite of products that can be utilized in the cloud, products that every person in this world is already familiar with. Drive, to be able to store your files, photo management, to be able to store your photos back up directly from your phone onto your own virtual private cloud, Connect, a video conferencing platform, Keychain, a password management software, Hub for people that are looking to grow teams. You're able to have a productivity hub, a calendar hub, booking, all these kind of different things in there. And then web hosting. And last but not least, our skills platform, which I think is going to be one of the greatest things out there, a way where people can play to earn, a place where people can engage to earn, a place where people can learn and earn token. And we're really, guys, pioneering in this industry, technology as a product, okay? Technology as a product. What does that mean? That means that you can get paid for sharing your photo services, storage as a service, right? That is all of these things. Anybody can share them, which we'll talk about our brand ambassador program here in a minute. Anybody can share these products and make money by sharing them, okay? And these are products that we are already using in our everyday lives. Now, what we did, like I said, is we created these tech stacks for people to be able to go out there and consume. Now, we put together two bundles. We put together the starter pack and the pro pack, okay? On the starter pack, it's $115. You're going to get access to your own virtual private hub, up to 5 users, 100 gigs of storage for files, 100 gigs of storage for photos, and then 50 gigs of cloud for Connect, which is our video conferencing platform. You're going to get website hosting, you're going to get Skills Premium, and you're going to get the password manager, plus the ability to do the brand ambassador business, okay? Now, the only difference between starter and pro is the amount of users and the amount of storage that you can get access to. So you can have up to 20 users on the hub, 1 terabyte of file storage, 500 gigs of photo storage, and then 500 gigs of cloud storage for Connect. Now, why are these products important to us? Because these bundles, guys, we're getting nickel and dimed by big tech. I would implore every single one of you guys to go and look at your technology subscription. Go look, you're paying Zoom for this, you're paying storage here, you're paying Dropbox this, you're paying Google that, and all of these things, we're really getting nickel and dimed, and we don't realize it because these subscriptions are $2 here, $9 here, $15 here, $20 here. Oh, I want Netflix. Now I need Paramount. Now I need Disney. Now I need Max. Now I need this. And our technology subscriptions are out of hand. If you're looking where you're losing money, go and look at your technology subscriptions, right? Go and look at every single one of those and figure out why your family finances are not in order. What we're doing, guys, is we're going to bundle all of that together. Do we have streaming services right now? No, but that's the key right now. In the future, we will. But bundle everything together, that starter pack, that pro pack, put everything in one place, put everything on your own virtual private container, your own virtual private cloud where your data is your own. That is the key. Your data, your rules, your tech. So third way to get involved, like I talked about, is the brand partner program. Now, the brand partner program is completely optional. If you bought one of the products, if you brought a NFT, or if you bought any of the tech stack bundles, you have the opportunity, like I said, to participate in the brand partner program. Okay, so this is how we distribute our products, just so people can understand. What we've done is we give people around the world to own a global business, to become an independent brand ambassador with iN8. Now, what that means is you're able to become a reseller of our products. You're able to take our photo storage and resell it. You're able to take our bundles and resell it. You're able to take our NFTs and market them. And what we do is we compensate you through 3 different structures: the direct bonus, the rank bonus, and the team commissions. That's simple, okay? The direct bonus is anytime you sell a product, there is a direct bonus associated with that product, whether it's cloudx or the tech stacks or DAO seats. Depending on what the product is, there's more commissions, less commissions, multiple levels of commissions. Make sure you look at the rewards plan and all of the documentation for the exactly what the commissions are. For this example here, for this slide here, I'm using the cloudx micro NFTs as the example. If I went out there and I shared this to my friend John, my friend Jared, and my friend Misty, okay, I shared it with them. They're like, hey, that sounds great. I want one of those too. I believe we need to protect our data. And they each bought one. Misty bought one, Jared bought one, John bought one, okay? You're going to make $25 for each one of those sales. Now, guess what the cool thing is if Misty in a couple of weeks is like, you know what, I want to buy a few more of these. I want to buy 5 more. Guess what? Now it's not just a one-time bonus, it's an every time bonus, okay? So let's say Misty wanted to buy another 5. I'm going to make $25, $25, $25, $25, $25. I'm going to make $125 from the purchases that Misty made in my organization. So it's every time that one of your direct customers or direct brand ambassador partners earns or purchases something, you are going to earn the direct bonus, okay? Next we have our rank bonuses. And I know there's a lot popping up on the slide here, but let me just kind of simplify this. What we have is we have these different rank levels, okay? They're different like titles within our company. Starting from the apprentice level, we have on the left-hand side, apprentice 100, apprentice 250, apprentice 500, okay? Those are the first 3 levels, first 3 titles within our sales plan. Now, how do you achieve this? What do you make? You make a $100 bonus when you achieve this apprentice 100. That's why it's called 100. So if you sold 2 DAO seats, you're going to make an extra $100 bonus. If you sold 3 cloudx seats, you're going to make an extra $100 bonus. If you sold 3 tech stacks, you're going to make an extra $100 bonus, and so on and so forth. This MAUs, monthly active users, across the board here, okay? So if you went out and built a team of 4 people on cloudx, you're making $250. If you built a team of 10 cloudx consumers, you're making a $500 a month residual. Now, if you built a team of 30, now you're making $1,000 a month. You built a team of 100, you're making $2,000 a month. You built a team of 210, now you're making $5,000 a month. Now, the question is, how much money do you want to make? Do you want to make $100 a month, $500 a month, or $5,000 a month? That's the limit that you put. That is something, there's people on this call right now that I know that have made tens of thousands of dollars a month, hundreds of thousands of dollars a year on these business models, and we're setting up something very innovative, very new, very fresh, and very simple to duplicate. After you have your rank bonus, you have your team commissions. This takes you through the entire compensation plan. I've had people in my previous organization reach up to $1 million a month with this compensation plan. I'm not saying everybody can do that. The people that did that, the guy that did that was a complete workaholic, worked 20 hours a day probably. But as you can see here, monthly active users needed 2, 5, 10, 30, 100, 200, 400, 1,000. How many active users you need in your organization? In the past, I've done this business model before. I've built tens of thousands of active users in my organization. If I had 100,000 users in my organization, that's close to $100,000 a month, okay? So the limit, you guys can put that, you can go all the way up to 200,000. We can open up more ranks for people that go further. But let's keep it simple, guys. Let's keep this very simple. How do you help? How do you build a team? You help your team, right? Help enough people get what they want, and you're going to get what you want. We want people to go apprentice 500 specifically. How do you do that? It's 10 people in your organization. Sign up 3 people, help them sign up 3 people. In this example, you're going to be making over $535, 400 from the rank bonus, 75 in direct bonuses, and $60 in team commission. That is all you have to do, guys. You don't have to go sign up the whole world, talk to a few people, help them talk to a few people, help them talk to a few people. You make $500, then help them make $500. That's what this compensation plan is all about. Focus on helping people get to $500, and you're going to get what you want, whether that's 1,000 or 2,000 or 5,000. That depends on you. That depends on where you see yourself. But again, That one decision, guys, can change your life. iN8 can change everything. People are looking for opportunities every single day. There's people that are going to bed tonight, getting on their knees and looking for an opportunity like this. And if it's not now, when? And if it's not this, what else is out there? Ask yourself that question. Now, tonight, guys, I want to give you guys an opportunity. I'm going to help you out here to make a decision. You guys got invited here tonight by someone, a friend, a colleague, a family member. I want you guys to send them a text message once we end this call. And there's two categories of people. Category A, hey, I still have some type of question. Send them your questions. They might not be able to answer all your questions, but they can get you connected with somebody. Tell them, hey, I need a follow-up call with somebody that can answer these questions for me, okay? And then category 2, people that are ready to get started. Send them a message that just says, I'm ready to get started, get started. They'll send you a link. You can purchase online. We'll walk you through the process. We'll get you set up so you're creating token every single day. I appreciate you guys. Thank you guys so much for being here with me tonight. It's a pleasure to be here. I want to just, congratulate everybody that's been here over the last 14 months. It's been a heck of a ride. We've gotten there. We've put a lot of time and effort into this concept. We had a lot of people in the beginning that really believed in us, and we're here. We're continuing to grow, and we'll continue to make this vision a reality. Thank you guys. Have a phenomenal night. We'll see you guys on the next call.